A little bit about go bags. I'm a huge fan of go bags. We use these, and I will tell you that a lot of the nurses that I've had the privilege of working with, that I feel like raised me as a pediatrician and have taught me so much in my career, taught me a lot about go bags. And so, what is a go bag? If you go to the next slide, and I think Jacqueline actually brought this up in our chat, it's an emergency go bag is like a portable kit and a portable bag that includes the items that you need to survive while you're away from your home. So when we think about emergencies and disasters, we want to think about your family and their needs, and then your which might need things like water, batteries, flashlights, medication for anyone in the family, pet food, depending on your family needs. And then we want to drill down, and what I'm going to focus on now is children with medical complexity and the go bags that we're talking about there. If you go to the next slide. We've worked on and happy to help here. We have a variety of go bags that we've been using and have, again, come from families for families, where we sort of have this little checklist that we've created as part of our home assessment project with these go bags that, hey, my child has asthma, and just like you're, whatever, maybe you're traveling, just a little checklist that says, here's the things you should be thinking about, remembering that you need that spacer, or, and so we have them for feeding tubes, children with tracheostomies and ventilators, children that might use catheters, children that have ostomies or require oxygen. So we've developed these and have vetted them with medical equipment providers, nurses, and families to see if they are helpful. Again, just a tool. A family, you may need to tailor this for your own needs, and you can go to the next slide. These are just some snapshots of our go bags and what they look like. So these are some of the things that we've created, and we give out as part of our home assessment project for children and family that might have these needs. So it just is one of those things where it's just helpful, right? Where you have something on a piece of paper, you can kind of check off what you need, and kind of keep these things in a place that, if your child or youth is going to school or going to a caregiver's house, that you would have these things. So we're happy to share these as well. One of the things that, is interesting, and I think a lot of us, as we looked at our poll, a lot of us have had less experience with preparing for fires. But I'll tell you, unfortunately, very recently, especially here in my own home city, we've unfortunately had just some really horrible disasters recently with house fires here. And I know that in all communities, this has been an issue. And so one of the things in this space and working in this, learned so much from my colleagues, and partnering with the Red Cross has really been a great group. They've really been helpful. They'll actually do, and they're starting to come out now again in person with COVID, they're doing in-home assessments. As I mentioned, they have these shaker bed alarms, and they're really here to support families. And our next video here is Guy Triano from the Red Cross to talk a little bit about what they do. So we can get our video started.
Hi, I'm Guy Triano. I'm the regional CEO for the American Red Cross in Southeastern Pennsylvania. I represent the American Red Cross. We are the largest nonprofit in the United States of America. We are 40% of the nation's blood supply, and we're not government funded. We rely solely on the generosity of donors, both corporate and individual donors. So we're certainly known for those large headline-making disasters, the hurricanes, the tornadoes, the wildfires, the earthquakes. We're known for responding to them. But we're also known for responding to the house fire. And in fact, the house fire is something that we respond to every single day in every single state in the United States of America. So of course, we prepare, we respond to those large disasters, and then we also help people on their road to recovery. Today, I wanted to focus in on the preparedness piece of what we do. So when we're not responding to those large headline-making disasters or those house fires, we're educating people around the preparedness programs. One of the preparedness programs that is near and dear to my heart and is in every single state in the United States of America is our preparedness around home fire and fire safety. And what we also do is provide free life-saving smoke alarms that we install door to door in people's houses. So no matter in the state of Pennsylvania or anywhere in the United States, they can go to redcross.org and get on the list to sign up for free smoke alarms. and one of our staff or our wonderful volunteers, one thing that we should stress upon is 90% of our organization is driven by the generosity of donors. So we rely heavily on volunteers. So either the volunteers or the staff will go door to door, and we will install those life-saving smoke alarms. But on top of installing the alarms, we do preparedness and we do education around safety, around a plan that people need to have and build into their family planning, an evacuation route, an escape route. We'll also educate them on building their own safety packages using a pillowcase for an evacuation route. You can put all of your medical supplies in there, water, batteries, flashlight, candles, in case an emergency does happen. These life-saving smoke alarms that we install are 10-year lithium-free batteries. And for individuals that have more disabilities or for the blind, we have bed shakers where we will actually install bed shakers that go underneath the mattress. So in the event that the smoke alarm does go off, it will shake the mattress so to alert the individuals and the families to go out there and to leave. The biggest thing that we do is we partner, and we've been partnering with great organizations in the state of Pennsylvania, but across our entire country. So we like to talk about the preparedness. We like to let people know that it is a program free of charge, and it is important because studies show that people have less than 2 minutes to get out of a burning house, and smoke alarms will make that even better and safer for many of individuals out there. So in the state of Pennsylvania or anywhere in the country, there's 2 ways that they can get on the list for these life-saving smoke alarms. One, they can call 1-800-RED-CROSS, or they can go on redcross.org, and from there they can just go on to put in their address, their name, and somebody in their local area, whether it be a staff person or one of our wonderful volunteers, will come out to their household, install those smoke alarms, but also have an education plan and help families prepare for hopefully the event that does not happen. When you go on our internet and our website, if there is a different language that you speak, we can actually have a volunteer that speaks that language come out to the house. We have printed materials in several different languages, and we can bring that translator out to you to do the education piece and, of course, install the smoke alarms. If we don't have that language of a volunteer that speaks that way, what we can do is we also work with a lot of translating services, and we can do it on the phone, as well as when we come out to the house, we can prepare. We could install the smoke alarms while the individual is talking to our translator services. We want to stress upon this, whether it's in the state of Pennsylvania or any country, this is a service that is free of charge. It is extremely important. If you don't have working smoke alarms, or if you need smoke alarms, please contact the Red Cross, whether it be at 1-800-RED-CROSS or redcross.org. We will come out to your house. We will educate you. We will have you be prepared, and we will install those 10-year lithium smoke alarms free of charge. We want to come out to the houses. We want to make the houses safer. And we know that that is so important. And the plan and the education piece is all part of the preparedness program that the American Red Cross believes very strongly in. So on behalf of the American Red Cross and every single person in every single state and every single county, well, we thank you for choosing the American Red Cross. And we ask you, please talk with your family, have an evacuation plan, and call the Red Cross. Please test those smoke alarms. If you don't have them, or if they're not working, please reach out to the American Red Cross. We will come out there free of charge, install those smoke alarms. Thank you very much. Be safe out there. The best fire that occurs is the fire that does not happen. So we're on your side here, and we're here to help.
Thank you so much. And I love that the best fire that occurs is the fire that doesn't happen. And so hopefully, the one nice thing about the Red Cross that we've learned is that they're present in all of our counties throughout Pennsylvania. And as Mr. Trano mentioned, those 10-year lithium smoke alarms, just the guidance around every floor. And again, if there's a child or youth with the shaker bed alarms, those are things that can be ordered, installed, and they can also help with evacuation routes. We have found them to be incredibly helpful.